So we had our final sessions this morning, final day, day 5, and happy to report that they were all very good. And it's a strange thing. The Friday sessions are sometimes some of the weakest sessions, although I must be honest and say that for a good 5 years, when I first started coming to AdForum, one of our favorite agencies, RGA, was always the one to often end AdForum on a very high note. And so that was one of our last agencies that we saw. We haven't seen them for 3 or 4 years, and that tells you something, doesn't it? So yeah, we had a few very good sessions. So the first one was with a new agency called Quality Experience. Now, that might sound as though they are experiential. They're not. They are a brand building agency led by 4 of the most awarded and senior agency people in the world. So very exciting. They've been going for 4 months. They're already doing brilliant things. I'll tell you more about it in the AdForum report back. But that was really engaging, and they had some really good things to say, some things that made us think, which was what was important. So then after that, we came back to the hotel for our final couple of sessions. The next one was with an agency called Culture, but it's spelled QULTURE. And we've met with Culture before. We met them 2 years ago. And they are very much a trend spotting agency with particular experience with Gen Z and millennials. So some very interesting trends coming out of that, really summarizing what that largest group now in the world is doing and thinking, and how all the social media and digital platforms are geared more towards them than anything else. So made some of us feel quite old, but at least we are in touch with what's going on. And then the final session was with a man called Michael Farmer, who is, as he describes himself, a geriatric boomer. I think I'm actually close to that too. So I think he was quite a few years older than me. Anyway, very experienced man, been in the advertising industry for a long time, and now and as a management consultant as well, and now also writes. And what he was telling us the story about was what happened to Huge. Now, some of you might remember that we reported on Huge a couple of years ago when we met them. Very impressed by what they were going to do in terms of agency compensation and how they were going to change things. And so he reported back on that and the process of putting the book together. Absolutely fascinating and wonderful stuff. I've got his book to read, and I think that's going to be really interesting. And again, talking about how agencies should be paid, not on this whole hourly rate nonsense, which, as you all know, I beat the drum about all the time. So, and that was it. And then we had our wrap-up session. Generally speaking, the consultants were very happy with the summit, the organization, the agencies we saw, the mixture. A few of us struggled to really discover, well, what real trends are coming out of this summit. But we think we've got enough to make life interesting, and I'll be reporting on those trends in the coming weeks. So take care, everybody, and I will be traveling from tomorrow morning, which we're six hours behind, so I'll be off to my bed very early so that I can have a good night's sleep before getting on the plane. So take care, and I'll speak again soon. Bye for now.